सब बोले ये ऊपर वाला अच्छे हैं, ये ना मुझे लगता है कि आप जैसे अच्छे लोग
उसके दिन याद कर लीजिए कितने लोग पीछे नजर रखते। My esteemed brother, Justice Suneet Kumar ji, his better half, Dr. Rupa Shankar and other family members, my esteemed sister and brother judges, Shri Gyan Prakash ji, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Shri Manish Goyal, Additional Advocate General, Shri Ashok Kumar Singh, President High Court Bar Association, Shri Pradeep Kumar, President Advocates Association, High Court Allahabad, Shri Nitin Sharma, Secretary High Court Bar Association, learned senior advocates, learned members of the bar, officers of the registry, ladies and gentlemen. We have assembled here to bid farewell to a remarkable individual and our esteemed brother, Justice Suneet Kumar, who is demitting office on May 28, 2023, on attaining age of superannuation. Justice Suneet Kumar was born on May 29, 1961, in village Bampur, block Manda, district Allahabad. After completing his early education in Don Bosco School, West Bengal, he joined St. Joseph College, Allahabad in 1974. In 1981, after graduation, he obtained LLB degree in the year 1989 from University of Allahabad. Initially, he joined Ministry of Science and Technology through All India competitive examination, but later resigned from it and got himself as an advocate. He mainly practiced on civil side at Allahabad High Court. Brother Suneet Kumar was elevated as an additional judge of this court on 27 September 2013 and took oath as permanent judge on April 10, 2015. Throughout his illustrious career as a judge, Brother Suneet Kumar has embodied the true spirit of justice. His judgments reflect intelligence, diligence, as well as deep knowledge of law and its application in given facts. He is an outstanding and hard-working judge and rendered several landmark judgments. He is known for his giving patient hearing to everyone. This has earned admiration, abounding affection, and respect from the members of the bar. He treated every member of the bar alike, be it senior or junior. Apart from judicial work, he has also rendered valuable contribution, being the chairperson and members of different committees on administrative side as well. Brother Suneet has rendered all valuable help expected by an institution and litigant from a judge in discharging his constitutional duties. He has always been acknowledged for being pleasant, soft-spoken, and disciplined. As a president of the High Court Ministerial Officers Association, he has effectively addressed and advocated the needs and aspirations of the employee. Dr. Rupa Shankar, better half of Brother Suneet Kumar, is a professor of Department of Family and Community Science, University of Allahabad, with specialization in child development. He has always been a source of strength and inspiration for him. Brother Suneet is a proud father of two daughters, namely Dr. Shashti Shankar, a dental surgeon, and Mrs. Sanskriti Shankar, sound engineer at Bengaluru. Though retirement of a judge makes the end of a journey, but at the same time, it is also a beginning of new phase of life. As Brother Suneet Kumar is ready to leave us as a judge of this court, but I can certainly say that we all on bench at other side of the bench will always miss you. Your legal acumen and cordial affection, as well as respectful relation with judges and advocates, will always be remembered by everyone. On this occasion of parting from bench, I, on my behalf and on behalf of my sister and brother judges, and on behalf of entire judiciary of the state of Uttar Pradesh, extend heartiest felicitation and pray to the Almighty to bestow upon you all happiness and good health throughout the life and make your post-retire journey more cheerful and joyful. Thank you.
सुनील कुमार जी, मैं माननीय अन्य न्यायमूर्ति का प्रतिवक्ता साहब, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति सुनील कुमार जी इलाहाबाद उच्च न्यायालय से सेवानिवृत्त हो रहे हैं। हम सभी लोगों के लिए आवश्यक है। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति सुनील कुमार जी इसी उच्च न्यायालय में बहुत अच्छी वकालत करते थे। आप कई वर्षों तक भारत सरकार के लिए अधिवक्ता रहे। उस समय के भारत सरकार के अधिवक्ताओं के अनुसार भारत सरकार का कार्यालय आपने कुशल संचालन की, साथ ही साथ महत्वपूर्ण मुकदमों में अपनी योग्यता को पास करते हुए सरकार का पक्ष था और लगातार सफलताएं प्राप्त। आप भारत सरकार के अधिवक्ताओं और साथी अधिवक्ताओं के बीच अत्यंत लोकप्रिय थे। आपने हमेशा साथी अधिवक्ताओं को कानून की बारीकियों से अवगत कराया। विधि के प्रति आपकी लगन और योग्यता का लाभ आपके न्यायमूर्ति हो जाने अधिवक्ताओं के साथ साथ वादकारियों को भी प्राप्त हुआ है। आपके न्याय कक्ष में अधिवक्ताओं को अपनी पूरी बहस करने का पूर्ण अवसर मिलता रहा है। आप द्वारा दिए गए निर्णय विद्वतापूर्ण न्याय के सिद्धांतों पर आधारित है। सभी निर्णयों में संतुलन का भी प्रभाव दिखाई देता है। आपके द्वारा दिए गए सभी निर्णय हमेशा याद किए जाएंगे। न्याय कक्ष में आपकी गरिमापूर्ण एवं ऊर्जापूर्ण उपस्थिति एवं आपका सरल एवं विद्वतापूर्ण व्यवहार समस्त बार को प्रभावित करता रहा है। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति सुनील कुमार जी अपने व्यक्तिगत जीवन में जितने सरल, सौम्य और मिलनसार है, आपका वही व्यक्तित्व न्याय कक्ष में भी परिलक्षित होता रहा है। आप अपने व्यक्तित्व से समस्त बार को प्रभावित करते रहे। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार जी को हम लोग विद्वान न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में ही नहीं, वरन एक सौम्य सरल व्यक्तित्व के रूप में भी याद करेंगे। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार जी के सेवानिवृत्त होने के अवसर पर मैं स्वयं एवं अपने सभी केंद्र सरकार के अधिवक्ताओं एवं केंद्र सरकार की ओर से आपके सुखद सेवानिवृत्त जीवन और आपके उत्तम स्वास्थ्य की कामना करता हूँ। Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Justice, Honorable Judges of the Dais, Ashok Kumar Singh, President High Court Bar Association, Pradeep Kumar, President Advocates Association, respected senior advocates, members of the bar, members of the industry, ladies and gentlemen. Today we gather here to take heartfelt farewell to a remarkable individual who has left an indelible mark on the realm of justice. It is rare to witness a judge who embodies the very essence of politeness, courtesy, and firmness of belief. His clarity of vision and justiciable approach have made him a beacon of righteousness in the cause of justice. Justice Suneet Kumar, throughout his esteemed career, has exemplified the epitome of integrity and fairness. His unwavering dedication to upholding the traditions of our institution has set him apart as a true custodian of the law. With a practical approach, he has always strived to ensure that justice prevails, leaving no room for doubt or ambiguity. Justice Suneet Kumar has emphatically echoed the sentiments of Lord Derek, who in his seminal work, What Next in Law, said that, quote, the fundamental idea of justice is essentially the constant and perpetual purpose of rendering each man his due. In one of his addresses, as the guest of the Canadian Bar Associations and the American Bar Association, Lord Derek further said, and I quote, what is justice? That question has been asked by many men far wiser than you or me, and no one has yet found a satisfactory answer. All I would suggest is that justice is not something you can see. It is not temporal, but eternal. How does man know what is justice? It is not the product of his intellect, but of his spirit. The persona of Justice Suneet Kumar cannot be defined in any difference. But beyond his legal prowess, Justice Suneet Kumar is known for his simplicity and soft-spoken nature. In a world often filled with noise and chaos, he has remained grounded and humble. His words have carried the weight of wisdom, delivered with a gentle grace that commands respect from all who have had the privilege of being in his presence. To encapsulate the essence of this distinguished individual, there is still the words of Swami Vivekananda, who once said, the ideal of the judge is to be like the sun, never looking for things small or great to shine upon, but having light and heat to give. Justice Kumar has embodied this ideal, radiating knowledge, warmth, and justice to all who sought his guidance. What truly sets Justice Suneet Kumar apart is an unwavering support for young lawyers. It is an honor and privilege to deliver a farewell address for a judge who has not only imparted wisdom, but also instilled confidence in countless young lawyers. In the legal field, the ability to argue effectively is paramount. It is an art that requires grace, knowledge, and a deep understanding of the law. Justice Kumar has been an exemplary mentor, teaching the young lawyers not only when to argue, but also when not to argue. He has graciously shared his wealth of experience and wisdom, guiding the young generation the path to become effective advocates. He has been a pillar of support during moments of self-doubt, always offering words of wisdom and reassurance. As we bid farewell today, let us reflect on the profound impact that Justice Suneet Kumar has had on our lives and the legal landscape. His legacy will forever be etched in the annals of justice. Journey ahead be filled with fulfillment and joy, and his contributions continue to inspire generations to come. I, on behalf of myself and all the state law officers, thank you for your impeccable service, your wisdom, and your unwavering commitment to justice. May your path be forever be blessed. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Your contributions will not be forgotten, and your legacy will continue to inspire us.
माननीय मुख्य न्यायमूर्ति न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार जी एवं सभी न्यायमूर्ति डिप्टी सॉलिसिटर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया ज्ञान प्रकाश जी, मनीष गोयल अपर महाधिवक्ता उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार, वरिष्ठ अधिवक्तागण एवं सम्मानित बार के सदस्य, रजिस्ट्री के अधिकारी एवं कर्मचारी, आज बार के अति अंतरंग श्रेयशील व परम श्रद्धेय माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार जी के विदाई समारोह अति उत्साहित, बोझिल व व्यथित मन के साथ मुझे कुछ बोलने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ है। माननीय जी 1992 में वकालत शुरू किए और 1913 से न्यायमूर्ति के पद पर कार्य कर। माननीय जी हम लोगों के पूर्व अध्यक्ष रहे और बहुत ही सम्मानित ईवन शर्मा साहब के चैम्बर से हैं, उनके सानिध्य में रहे और हम लोग भी तमाम लोग आपके चैम्बर से जुड़े रहे, जिसमें से मैं भी हूं। माननीय के बारे में एक बात कह दूं कि हमारे इस उच्च न्यायालय के कनिष्ठ अधिवक्ता, यूं कह रहे आप कनिष्ठ अधिवक्ताओं की धड़कन थे। आपके न्यायालय से कनिष्ठ अधिवक्ता बेहद खुश रहते थे और आप एक तरह से न्यायालय में हर अधिवक्ता को जिस तरह से सुनते थे और उन्हें संतुष्ट करने के उपरांत ही कोई आदेश करते थे, और यही कारण है कि आपके लिए यहाँ अधिवक्ताओं में एक उत्साह पहले था। क्योंकि आप जानते हैं कि एक विदाई समारोह है, तो सिर्फ ये कहा जा सकता है कि आपके लिए हम सभी आगे के आपके भविष्य के लिए जितनी दुआ हो सकती है हम लोग दुआ मांगते हैं। बस इसी
मुख्य न्यायाधीश महोदय, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार जी, सभी उपस्थित सम्माननीय न्यायमूर्तिगण, आज माननीय न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार जी की विदाई के इस समारोह में जो संदर्भ बैठक हो रही है उस पर मैं बहुत अपने मन को विदाई जिस तरह से दी जाती है उस तरह से हृदय से हम अपनी उनसे बिछड़ने की जो पीड़ा हो रही है उसको व्यक्त करते हुए उनके संबंध में कुछ बातें निवेदित करना चाहता हूं। 29 मई 1961 विक्रमी संवत 2018 दिन सोमवार को ग्राम बामपुर विकास खंड मांडा प्रयागराज जनपद में न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार जी का जन्म हुआ था। उनकी प्रारंभिक शिक्षा डॉन वेस्को कलकत्ता स्कूल पश्चिम बंगाल में हुई थी। तदुपरांत वो सेंट जोसेफ कॉलेज इलाहाबाद में 74 से 81 तक इंटरमीडिएट तक की शिक्षा ग्रहण करने के बाद स्नातक एवं विधि स्नातक की शिक्षा इलाहाबाद विश्वविद्यालय से 1979 में पूर्ण कर केंद्रीय सेवा आयोग के माध्यम से प्राद्योगिक मंत्रालय विज्ञान एवं प्राद्योगिक मंत्रालय के स्थापित विज्ञान एवं प्राद्योगिक शोध परिषद भारत सरकार के उपक्रम में शोध संस्थान में सेवारत रहे और 1952 में 4 जुलाई को उन्होंने अपनी सेवा से त्याग पत्र देकर उच्च न्यायालय इलाहाबाद में वकालत एक बड़े वटवृक्ष माननीय शांति स्वरूप भट्टागर के विशाल चेंबर में सीनियर स्वर्गीय उमेश नारायण शर्मा जी के संरक्षण में प्रारंभ की। बहुत शीघ्र और विधि के क्षेत्र में अपनी पेट बनाकर उच्च न्यायालय इलाहाबाद में श्रेष्ठ अधिवक्ता के पद पर पहुंचे और वह भारत के संविधान से जुड़े वादों के साथ साथ सेवा दीवानी के वादों में भी अपनी ख्याति पहुंचा चुके थे। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार ने बंदी प्रत्यक्षीकरण की भी याचिकाएं अपने वकालत के काल में की थी। यह उल्लेख करना मैं अपना कर्तव्य समझता हूं कि गुरु शिष्य परंपरा को स्थापित रखने में न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार जी सदैव प्रत्येक दीपावली के दिन अपने गुरु के यहाँ सपरिवार अपना सम्मान प्रकट करने जरूर जाते हैं। भारत के महामहिम राष्ट्रपति ने उनकी कर्मठता, निष्ठा और विधि की मर्मज्ञता को सम्मान देते हुए 27 सितंबर 2013 को इलाहाबाद उच्च न्यायालय में न्यायाधीश के पद पर उन्हें नियुक्त किया था। उन्होंने लगभग 9.5 वर्ष से अधिक न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में उच्च न्यायालय इलाहाबाद में निर्भीक, निष्ठा एवं वादकारियों को सुलभ न्याय प्रदान कराने की भरपूर चेष्टा की है। यह एक लोकप्रिय न्यायाधीश के रूप में सदैव जाने जाता है। उत्तर प्रदेश राज्य के निवासियों को उनके द्वारा सारगर्भित न्याय, जिसके लिए इस प्रदेश की जनता उनके प्रति बहुत कृतज्ञ है। उच्च न्यायालय इलाहाबाद के अधिवक्ता गण इस बात की उनकी भूर प्रशंसा करते हैं कि वो वादकारियों को संपूर्ण सुनवाई का अवसर प्रदान कर संविधान और विधि की सही समीक्षा कर न्याय प्रदान करते हैं। वह उच्च न्यायालय अधिकारी कर्मचारी संघ के अध्यक्ष हैं और इसके लिए भी उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे काम समन्वय के साथ किए हैं। न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार जी की अर्धांगिनी श्रीमती रूपा शंकर शिशुओं एवं मनोविज्ञान विषय के परास्नातक की उपाधि प्राप्त करके लिटिल स्कॉलर स्कूल की स्थापना इलाहाबाद शहर में खेल कूद के बीच बच्चों को शिक्षित करने की नई प्रणाली के रूप में विकसित करने में सफल रही, जो इस जनपद की नई पौध को शिक्षा क्षेत्र में विकसित करने की दिशा में एक सराहनीय कदम है। वर्तमान में वो इलाहाबाद विश्वविद्यालय के गृह विज्ञान विभाग में विभागाध्यक्ष हैं और वो समाज की बड़ी समर्पित तत्परता से सेवा कर रही है। न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार जी, उनकी सहभागिनी को उनके बच्चों के उज्जवल भविष्य की ईश्वर से मैं कामना करता हूँ। न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार जी के अनेक ऐतिहासिक निर्णय जिसमें उन्होंने विधि की मौलिक मीमांसा की है, इसमें भी कुछ निर्णय का उल्लेख करना मैं अपना कर्तव्य समझता हूँ। सुपर टेक टावर के ऐतिहासिक निर्णय के रचयिता के रूप में न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार जी को सदैव याद किया जाएगा, जिसको उच्चतम न्यायालय ने अंतिम रूप से वैध घोषित किया और अवैध टावरों के निर्माण का ध्वस्तीकरण पिछले वर्ष उसी निर्णय के आधार पर किया गया, जिससे न्यायपालिका की गरिमा जनमानस के बीच और सम्मानित हुई है। यह निर्णय उनकी विधि व्याख्या की एक सात्विक परिकल्पना के रूप में सदैव याद किया जाएगा। श्रीमती हिना आदि का 3 तलाक वाला निर्णय माननीय न्यायमूर्ति ने जिस सिद्धांत को प्रतिपादित करते हुए दिया है, वो भी भारत के इतिहास में मुस्लिम महिलाओं को जो उत्पीड़न से निषेधित करने के लिए उनके द्वारा दिया गया है, वो भी इतिहास के पन्ने में हमेशा भारत की जनता के बीच याद रहेगा। इसी प्रकार संयुक्त परिवार के अचल संपत्ति में उठे स्टाम्प वसूली के विवाद पर भी जो निर्णय न्यायमूर्ति ने राघवेंद्र जीत सिंह प्रति बोर्ड ऑफ रेवेन्यू आज में दिनांक 26/2/15 को दिया है, वह कानून की सही मीमांसा करते हुए अधिक स्टाम्प वसूली को समाप्त करने की दिशा में मील का पत्थर है। इसके अतिरिक्त कल ही माननीय न्यायमूर्ति ने एक और बड़ा निर्णय शिवानी वर्मा प्रति उत्तर प्रदेश राज्य में दिया है, जिससे वरिष्ठ नागरिकों अधिकारों को अधिक सुरक्षित रखने की दिशा में नए मापदंड स्थापित किए हैं। यह निर्णय भी सदैव न्यायमूर्ति श्री सुनीत कुमार की याद हम लोगों के बीच में रखेगा। न्यायमूर्ति सुनीत कुमार ने अपने न्यायाधीश के कार्यकाल में अनेक ऐसे ऐतिहासिक विधि की मीमांसा से जुड़े निर्णय लिए हैं जो कानून की व्याख्या में हमेशा याद किए जाएंगे। उनकी निर्भीकता, न्यायप्रियता की ललक इस बात को प्रमाणित करती है कि वादकारी को उनके हित के अनुरूप उत्पीड़न रोकने और न्याय संगत क्रम में सही न्याय प्रदान किया जाए। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ अंत में पुनः एक बार एडवोकेट एसोसिएशन की ओर से और मैं अपनी ओर से उनकी धर्मपत्नी और उनके परिवार के लिए दीर्घ आयु और उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करता हूँ। मैं अंत में अपने पिताश्री न्यायमूर्ति प्रेमचंद्र की एक शेर को सुनाना चाहता हूँ, जो वो प्राय यहाँ मंच से सुनाते थे। उनको तो नहीं है नाज़े सफर जो मंजिल तक है पहुंच चुके, 2 कदम अभी जो चले नहीं रफ्तार की बात है। जय हिंद।
Honorable the Chief Justice Tankar Divakar ji, my esteemed sister and brother judges, Shri Gyan Prakash, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Shri Manish Goyal, Additional Advocate General, Shri Ashok Kumar Singh, President High Court Bar Association, Shri Nitin Sharma, Secretary High Court Bar Association, Shri Pradeep Kumar, President, Advocates Association. I am highly grateful for the kind words and accolades liberally showered on me. Today, moving down the memory lane that I spent in the corridors and courtrooms of this truly great institution, I recollect many instances that greatly influenced me. The canvas is imprinted with different shades of color. One needs to keep one's eyes and ears open to learn from the experience of the people that visit the court and one comes across. I do not come from a family of lawyers and judges, nor did I ever enter the precincts of this great institution until joining the bar 3 decades back. My decision to join the bar after quitting my job with the CSIR was a conscious decision, but I was not sure as to whose chambers I should join. A friend of mine introduced me to Shri Umesh Narayan Sharma, senior advocate. He initially discouraged me, having regard to my pensionable service. Probably he was testing my resolve to join the profession. On my insistence, he agreed to encourage me and to keep my spirits high in the profession. He assured me that this is one profession through which one can aspire for the highest office under the Constitution of India. This statement of his kept me afloat and helped me tide over the highs and lows of the profession. My Guru and Ustad, Shri Umesh Narayan Sharma ji, shouldered upon me cases of various nature in a very short time, as if pushing me to move fast in the profession, but steady. I remember vividly in the Marble Hall, I rushed and informed him that several fresh matters would be taken up by the court in short intervals. He very coolly responded, "You go and argue all the fresh matters today." Later, I learned that he wanted to train a young lawyer to take pressure of arguing several cases in a short span of time, and that too in the presence of the pyrocar. The members of the bar and bench for considerable time carried an impression that either I was his son or a close family member. Most of the courts would address me as Mr. Sharma. I am truly indebted to my Guru for nurturing and molding me into what I am today. The impact of his personality, behavior with young lawyers, and spontaneous advocacy was infectious. I am truly thankful and grateful to the noble soul. The other senior members of the bar equally had great influence on my growth as a young lawyer. Sri Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar was a doyen at the bar. Rarely one comes across a personality with such razor-edge sharpness, acumen in law and legal principles. What makes a good lawyer? I once asked him, to which he replied, a good lawyer is one who has the ability to make out a case without having a statable case. According to him, this quality a lawyer gradually acquires through continuous reading and study of law and allied subjects. The lawyers of his generation, I found, never ever left anything to chance. I had several opportunities to interact with Shri Kesari Nath Tripathi ji. I first met him when I got the opportunity as an assisting counsel in the matter of disqualification of Legislative Assembly members. Shri Tripathi, Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, was hearing the matter. I clearly recollect the facial expression of Shri Tripathi radiating with brightness. He was humble, soft-spoken, polite, and respectful to all. He never humiliated anybody. Two qualities that always kept him at the pinnacle of his profession, both as a lawyer and a politician, was his humbleness. He never made a wrong statement and respected the person manning the constitutional office, be it the court or the office of the chief minister while discharging function as a lawyer or a governor. Shri V.K. Chaudhary ji and Babu Sankata Rai ji always encouraged and never minced words in appreciating the performance of young lawyers. I vividly remember in a matter we were opponents. Shri Chaudhary asked me as to whether I had drafted the written submissions. On my answering in the affirmative, he was candid in conceding that his client had no case. A lesson that I learned from him, from his gesture, was to appreciate a young lawyer's effort. The words of appreciation is priceless and a huge confidence booster. Similarly, Babu Sankatarai told me that however prominent a senior may be, but he cannot improve the merit of his brief. For a young lawyer to oppose a senior is a golden opportunity. These words of wisdom was to allay the fear and apprehension of a young lawyer pitted against a senior of his stature. Whatever I received from this great bar, I return it through my orders and judgments. I leave it to the bar to judge me. My innings at the bench commenced with Justice Vimlesh Kumar Shukla. The one quality amongst others that I learned from him is courage, a quality that I inculcated from him. I had opportunity to work with almost all the Chief Justices while holding court with Honorable Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, the present Chief Justice. I came across that few of my orders were returned meticulously corrected by him to the extent that colon, semicolon, and comma was marked at the appropriate place in the sentence. I asked him whether one has to be that meticulous. He replied, it was part of my training. When communication was through handwritten letters, his father used to send the letters written by him to Justice Chandrachud to go through it, and before it was dispatched, I realized working with a senior enlightened judge of the stature of Justice Chandrachud immensely enhanced my growth as a judge. There can be no substitute of experience and knowledge. I am grateful and I feel honored on being on the bench in the last week of my tenure with Honorable the Chief Justice. I learned how with ease and without friction with the members of the bar orders could be rendered. The wit and humor of Justice Divakar kept the atmosphere of the court light and smooth. I have had the cooperation and assistance of my sister and brother judges all throughout in rendering my judicial as well as administrative responsibility. I am grateful and thankful to all of them. I surely will miss them. I had the backing and cooperation of my family, in particular my wife, Rupa. She stood by me like a rock and managed the affairs of the family single-handedly, ensuring not to distract me in rendering my duty towards the institution. In the initial year of my career as a lawyer, she volunteered to take dictation of petitions in longhand. We met accidentally, probably destined. She invited me to come and grow old with her. I consented and thus commenced a journey of friendship and togetherness. Through us, we have two beautiful daughters who are well educated, independent, and on their life journey. Through them, we have Mr. Swarnim and Mr. Varnan, my son-in-laws. I am truly thankful to my family who are present today. I am also grateful and thankful to my staff who were part of my secretariat and have ably, competently, and with full devotion and integrity served. I, throughout my tenure as a judge, continued with the staff that was allotted to me on my elevation. And at no point of time I ever thought of replacing any of them. I also thank the judicial officers and staff of the registry. Without their help, assistance, and cooperation, it would not have been possible to render my services effectively. In the discharge of my judicial or administrative function, if I have hurt anybody by my words or actions, I seek apology and assure them that it was not willful or deliberate, but a reaction during the course of discharge of my duty. As a judge, both on the judicial or administrative side, I hold no grudge against anybody. Life is lived in compartments. At every stage of life, one graduates into the next compartment or the stage of life. Each compartment has its learning experience. Today, I exit the present compartment satisfied and content. The learning experience has been immense and meaningful. Tomorrow would be a new beginning. I look forward to the adventure. There is nothing as failure or success in life, but merely learning experience. At the end of the day, one is answerable to himself and his conscience. I thank all of you once again for your good wishes and for gracing the occasion. Thank you. Jai Hind.